Welcome to the world, champ. You burst onto the scene in a flurry of hospital lights, panicked doctors, and a father who's still trying to figure out how to hold you without dropping you. Congrats, you're a baby boy. Your job? Cry until someone feeds, burps, or changes you. But unlike baby girls, no one calls you a princess. Nope, you're expected to man up before you can even say mama. And here's the kicker. Society already has expectations for you. You're barely out of the womb, and relatives are debating whether you'll be the next Ronaldo or the CEO of some Fortune 500 company. No pressure, right? Congratulations, you've upgraded to the walking, talking tornado stage. Now you can move, scream, and cause chaos at will. But guess what? While little girls are praised for being cute, you're already being labeled trouble. Your favorite game? Destroying everything in sight. Whether it's your mum's makeup bag or a Lego tower that took you an hour to build, you'll end up breaking it all. This is also the stage where you learn your first harsh life lesson. Tears are for girls. So instead of crying over your broken toys, you smash another one because hey, that's apparently what boys do. By kindergarten, you've already been recruited into the unspoken battle of boys versus girls. You're outnumbered in group activities because girls stick together, and you're left defending yourself with a plastic sword against a pink tiara army. Oh, and let's not forget gym class, a place where boys are expected to dominate. Can't kick the soccer ball? Say goodbye to your playground reputation. At this stage, you also discover the cruel hierarchy of snacks. Why does Lisa always get the last chocolate chip cookie while you're stuck with raisins? Life is unfair, and somehow, it's all your fault. Here comes the most awkward stage of your life, puberty. Suddenly, your voice cracks like a cheap microphone at karaoke night, and your body starts growing hair in places you didn't even know existed. Meanwhile, society expects you to become the cool guy. But how are you supposed to be cool when you're walking around with a face full of acne and wearing hand-me-down clothes? Then, there's the dreaded first crush. You're hopelessly in love with someone who doesn't even know you exist. Or worse, she calls you bro. Every rejection feels like a scene straight out of a tragic Netflix series. The 20s. You never imagined it like this. But instead of feeling empowered, you realize that it's all about bad dates and learning that the laundry doesn't fold itself. What about the bills? They arrive faster than the pizza you ordered after your third breakdown this week. You'll spend your nights scrolling through Instagram, wondering why you're still Googling how to boil an egg when your peers seem to have it all figured out. In your late 20s or early 30s, you're knee-deep in the grind. Meanwhile, everyone keeps asking you when you're going to settle down, as if relationships are something you can order from Amazon Prime. Here come your 40s and 50s, the years when you finally admit that life is chaos and no one has a clue. You might start collecting hobbies like woodworking or taking up running, only to regret both halfway through. And yes, you'll probably think about buying a motorcycle, because why not? You've mastered the art of pretending to care during PTA meetings, and Costco runs are now your version of a vacation. Your biggest joy? Sitting in a recliner with a beer, pretending you don't hear your kids arguing in the next room. When you reach your 60s, you've reached sage mode. You have earned the right to give advice that no one else will follow, and to tell stories that begin with, "in my time." Your new hobbies include falling asleep in the middle of a conversation. Retirement is bittersweet. On one hand, you finally have time for yourself. On the other, you realize you've spent 60 years working just to afford a rocking chair. Being born as a man comes with its own set of challenges. From societal expectations to emotional suppression, it's a wild ride. But at the end of the day, if you can laugh at the chaos and embrace the absurdity, maybe, just maybe, it's not so bad after all.